And that's why I never read the comments.
I'm like, I just want to I'm not even.
You look amazing tonight. I love what you're wearing.
It's a Holly sandwich.
Oh my God, girl. I have an angry clown fetish. But that's hard, unless it's an NBA team or something.
No, that was crazy to me. I was like, whoa.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Holly Randall Unfiltered. I am back in my studio for one of the very last times because I am so excited that I am going to be moving into a new studio. So I can't wait to show you guys that space. But until then, we are back here in Old Faithful, as we call it. Actually, nobody calls it that. I just made it up on the fly. I don't know where that came from, but it's fine. I'm just going to roll with it because why not? Anyways, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, of course, at Strip Chat. Strip Chat is the #1 adult live streaming site in the entire world. Look them up, guys. They are globally ranked #1. I actually, the other day, went and looked at the top 50 websites in the world, and I'm talking about the top 50, we're talking Amazon, LinkedIn, Google, and StripChat is up there, way up there in the top 50. So they have a crazy amount of traffic. They're amazing people. They're really focused on building community and constantly improving their platform and their tools. They have the best mobile streaming capabilities of any campsite out there. So if you're a fan who wants to meet some new fun people, or if you're a model who's looking to kickstart your camming career, go give them a try. And make sure that you go follow them on Instagram. It's scworld.official. Okay, so my guest today is a multi-award winning trans performer with over 200 scenes under her belt. Fresh off of a major XMA win and currently nominated across multiple categories at the Trans Erotica Awards in, I think, 2 weeks. But behind the accolades is somebody who's entered the industry young, learned fast, and built a career through skill, resilience, and range. Today, we're talking growth, craft, chaos on set, and what it actually takes to last. Welcome the beautiful Jade Venus to the show.
Hi.
Hi. Jade, I'm very excited to have you here.
Oh my God, I'm excited for you to have me.
Every time I've had the opportunity to interview you on the red carpet, you've always been not only one of the most stunning creatures on the carpet.
Stop.
Oh, I won't stop. You're going to get so many compliments today.
I'll
You're
take them.
You're not going to be able to fit your head out of the door.
All right, I'll take it.
But you're also really funny,
Oh,
You've got a great sense of humor, and I always really enjoy interviewing you. You're usually with Ariel, who, of course,
Well, we're bad
fans
together.
of.
We like to bounce off each other.
Yes.
It's real crazy stuff.
I know, which is great. We love that. But I was like, I got to give her own hour. I got to sit down with just Jade. Get her to myself today, Ariel. Sorry. You can have her back after this. So I'm excited to have you here. So I guess let's start from the beginning, as we often do here on the show. You're originally from Montana. So what was your life like before the industry, and how different is it now?
Oh, it's just dreadful. I don't know if you've ever been to Montana.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, don't. Unless you want to go in the summer and do a little camping moment in Glacier, it's fab. But yeah, I grew up in a really small town called Malta, Montana. It's just full of hicks, real crazy stuff. And I moved out of there and went to Missoula at 12 or something.
That's the cool place in Montana,
yes,
right?
Missoula's the hippie area. It's the little blue dot, if you will. We had 3 high schools there. The high school I went to was called Hellgate.
Wait, for real?
Hellgate. It was the artsy one that all the gays went to.
Okay.
But yeah, it was whatever. A lot of bullying. I came out as trans at 12. So Montana wasn't used to that. It was kind of a lot for them. But yeah, I had a trans friend growing up, and also my friend Tori Easton. We grew up together, came out around the same time. She's not from Montana, but she moved there. Oh God, I don't know when, but we met in middle school. And yeah, if I didn't have her, girl, I would have been fucked. Montana was tough. But yeah, the moment I turned 18, I fled to San Luis Obispo first. And then LA.
Why San Luis Obispo? Did you go to college out there?
No. So I had this crazy abusive ex-boyfriend in Montana, and he did some crazy things, got arrested, tried to kill me, whatever.
You're like, whatever.
It's fine. He got what he deserved. He's still in prison. Oh. Wonderful. But yeah, I was really wanting to move to California, and I was talking to this client on Seeking Arrangement.
I remember that site.
Oh yeah, me too, girl. That's what paid my bills in high school. Yeah, I was talking to this client, and he offered to like move me there and be his live-in whore for a little bit, if you will. So yeah, I went and stayed with him for like 3 months, and then there were some disagreements, if you will. So yeah, I got my own apartment.
Were you scared to move in with him?
No, he was very docile. He was just a very sweet man. Oh God. But yeah, I moved into college housing over there at Cal Poly. So I like hung out with the college kids and like worked at Abercrombie and like pretended I did college. And then COVID happened. So it was just fun, girl. There was this nude beach down there called Pirates Cove. I don't know if you've heard of that. We'd go down there and get wasted on some what are they called? Alcohol seltzer.
Like a Zima?
A White Claw.
Okay.
So good.
Zima is my time.
I haven't tried a Zima.
Zima was the drink like back when I was in college, which was a long time ago.
I'll have to do a little research.
I don't even know if they sell it anymore.
Oh, I'll find it.
Okay. Yeah, Zima. I think Zima was our version of White Claw back in the day.
Yeah, I don't partake in the devil's liquid anymore, but it's fun to sample here and there.
Okay, so you said it was rough growing up in Montana, and you came out trans at 12. Like, what did that look like? Did you talk to your parents first, or like how did that go?
My dad was never around, so he wouldn't have liked it, but who cares? But my mom was so supportive. She kind of figured when I came out, she's like, oh, this, because I came out as gay for like literally 2 months, and then I found out what trans was online. And she's like, yeah, this makes more sense. So she's a fun biker lady. So she thought it was cool. Getting hormones was a bitch though. Like I came out at 12, didn't get hormones for like a year because insurance wouldn't cover it and we didn't make the most money. So yeah, Montana was a little strict with the hormones. And I hear they're not giving hormones to children anymore in certain states.
Yeah.
So I lucked out, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of controversy around that, obviously. Clearly, you felt it was the right choice for you.
Absolutely.
Was there ever a moment where you weren't sure or you doubted it? You just knew absolutely.
I can't speak for anyone else, but girl, I came out of the womb cross-dressing. I was like 4 and I'd asked my grandma for dresses and stuff. Loved my grandma. She was fabulous. But yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a phase, as some people like to say it is for people. And
yeah. And the therapy was like really extensive. Like it took a year to get hormones. So like, yeah, I once again, I can't speak for anyone else, but it was the best decision for me.
Right.
I probably wouldn't be here now if I couldn't come out around that time.
And being able to transition early was probably helpful in the transition, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you wait until later, it's harder to...
Yeah, it's good to like stop the puberty at a younger age.
Right.
If you want to be a dapper young lady, I guess. So.
Were there any things that were like, that you weren't expecting that were just like physically difficult?
No, not really. Oh, I mean, I guess like you get tired and you lose all your muscle mass, but I was kind of hoping for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I still was like younger on, so I didn't really have much physical to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't notice too many changes other than like the skin softening and stuff. So yeah.
Right.
Nothing bad.
Looking back, do you feel like you had to grow up faster than most people your age?
God. My mom was kind of a mess back in the day. She's all good now, but you know, we had it a little tough. So she went off and did her own thing. And when I was like 16, I had like the place to myself. And I was getting my dad's like death money to pay for the rent. So that was fine. But yeah, I had like my besties move in with me and it was cute. So I had to grow up very fast, but yeah. I did with it what I could, and it was very fun.
Yeah. How do you think that childhood like shaped who you are today? Like, what are some of the traits that you have you think like you can actually maybe thank for a harder childhood?
Yeah, more resilient for sure. Very adaptable, if you will. I've been through some shit. Not very trusting, but that's all right. We'll get there.
That's like one of those things that I kind of think about, as a mom now, it's like, I want to protect my daughter from everything.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure she has this like really wonderful, like easy childhood. But then, of course, there's things that happen, as with all kids. They have to deal with conflict or disappointment or whatever. And I have to remind myself, like, these hard things that you go through when you're younger, like, set you up to be stronger. I can't like protect her from the world, right? And then she goes out in the world as an adult and she's like fully unprepared for it and, gets taken advantage of and stuff like that. It's a hard line to walk.
Yeah, it's tricky. But yeah, my mom did the best she could. She did great, I will say. My siblings are doing great. They're fine. So, yeah.
Are you still close to your family?
Yeah. I talked to my mom. She lives in Texas with my brother, and then my sister and other brother are still in Montana. They're all doing good. My sister has two children, a girl and a boy.
Aww.
So, yeah.
Do you like being an auntie?
Well, when I get to see them, they don't visit me. They don't come over to LA, but my sister brings them down to Vegas sometime and I'll go and see them. So yeah, it's fun.
You've been in the industry now for over 4 years. Does it not feel like that long? It feels
like 10. Oh, but yeah, I feel like I've been doing this forever, but also like I'm still new. It's very weird. I don't know.
Yeah. 4 years is a long time. But then, like, in the age of the industry, I guess, I've been in it for 27 years.
Period.
Oh, my God. So it's like, you think about, God, that's forever. But, it's long enough to have, you're not a newbie by any means anymore. I guess, before we go into, like, specifically questions about, like, the progression of your career, how did you get into sex work in the first place? Yeah.
But yeah, when I turned 18 and moved to San Luis Obispo, I started working at an Abercrombie. So fun. Loved that job. Oh my God.
Everyone at Abercrombie is always really good looking.
Yeah, well, it was very fun because of that. And we got, the store I worked at in particular, we got encouraged to be kind of bitchy. Like,
really?
Yeah, they like didn't really care. Like I'd be on my phone. I was still very respectful. Yeah. But we just got to like look pretty and act cunty. It was fun.
Oh my
But yeah, so I was working at the Abercrombie. And then I was just webcamming to make extra money because I have expensive taste, you know. So, yeah. And it just kind of kicked off from there. I started webcamming and like 3 months later, the fans were telling us to contact Groovy. Telling me to contact Groovy. So I reached out to them, did my first scene, and I was like, all right, well, I guess this is what we're doing. I shot with Chris Epic. I think he was my first one. And then he recommended me to Tom Moore over at Trans Angels and Jim Powers at Devil's Film. And yeah, it just kind of kicked off really quickly.
How was camming like for you at the beginning?
Oh, dreadful. I'm not a cam girl. I don't know. I get very bitchy when I'm being asked to do too many things. Yeah. And the fans are aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine though. I would go on there with a goal. I'd sit on there. I'd want to make 1,000 a day. So I'd sit on there until I made that 1,000. And that could be like 2 hours or 8 hours. And that's where I went wrong with it. I burnt myself out too quick.
Yeah.
But I always made that 1,000. So
you were going to stick it out.
Yeah. And then I got into porn. I'm like, oh, this is much more fun work and I'm getting paid more. So,
so the first scene, that was with Groovy.
Yeah.
And who was it with?
I believe my first scene was Chris Epic.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
I don't know him. How was walk us through like what the scene was like? Were you nervous showing up?
Oh yeah. I didn't know what to expect. Groovy's just so amazing though. Like all of their people, and they had this PA there, Nikki, at the time. And she was just so fab. I don't know. They were very welcoming and so warm. And I'm so glad I started with Groovy because everyone's great. But like some of the bigger sets would have stressed me out, girl. Hearing the directors yell at each other and shit. Like, girl, I could not have done that the first time. Groovy was so chill. Everyone was so nice, very respectful. We went and got dinner after. Oh. So yeah, it was a great day.
Okay.
God, fun, very easy.
And then did you how did the scene itself go?
Really good. I learned I was a natural.
Okay.
I didn't top yet. He just topped me. So
yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
He's a big dick girl.
Were you scared?
Oh yeah. I'm not a size queen. That's for sure. But he knew how to use it. It was very fun. It gave me like energy. I don't know. It was very exciting. I'm like, this is good.
So you did that scene and you knew like, okay, this is what I want to do. There was no like second thoughts.
No.
And then did you actually think like, okay, this is going to be my career, or were you just like doing scenes and making money? Like, did you have any like long-term plans in place at the time?
I was just doing it. Yeah, I was just kind of doing it. And then after a few scenes, I kind of realized, no, it was after the first tease when I won some awards for it my first year. I was like, okay, I guess this can be a career. Look, I'm pretty good at this.
So that was the moment when you realized that you could really do it, was when you won the award.
Yeah, I'd say, because I won like 3 my first year at the tease. I won like the solo model, Gender X Performer of the Year, I believe. Gender X Model of the Year.
Okay.
And then like one for a scene. And I'm like, I won 3 my first year and I was just kind of blown away by that. So I was like, this is pretty cool.
So for those of you who don't know, that's the Trans Erotica Awards, which we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they give us little crystals. They're very pretty.
So speaking of, you're currently up for 6 teen nominations this year.
I haven't even checked yet.
Well, according to your publicist,
thank you, Erica.
and I'm going to assume that she knows, how do these nominations feel now compared to earlier in your career?
Oh, so good. It's so nice to continue being recognized, especially because I like, I took some time off over the years for personal reasons, and just recently, I had my ribs cracked. We can get into that later if you want. It's just good to be recognized still after almost 5 years. So, yeah.
So you got your ribs cracked. Was that on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
so you got them. You got some like, where they take some out so it makes your waist slimmer?
No, all my fans think I had my ribs removed. I did not. They're still inside me. But I took the last 4 months off because in September I had them surgically fractured.
Okay.
So he like goes in with like what do they call it? An ultrasound? Yeah, he did a little ultrasound thing and he fractured 14 of them. And then he wore a nice corset for 3 months.
Ooh,
and it heals in that shape.
How is that recovery?
Best. Oh, well, the recovery was terrible, but it looks good. I'm all healed now, but I couldn't work for 4 months. Yeah. So I was worried that was going to affect like nominations and stuff, but no, it was fine.
Were you worried that like people would like forget about you, quote unquote?
Yeah. But I had that fear before. I took some time off a couple years ago for other reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they didn't really forget. So we're good.
It's hard to do that, right? Like sometimes I think it's important for us to take breaks for personal reasons or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I can imagine like for you, you're on such a great trajectory. Everybody wants to shoot you. Yeah. You're busy. And like it can be difficult to say no because...
Yeah, the first couple years were crazy. I was working so much. It was like 4 or 5 scenes a month, which is like a lot for trans. And then,
how do you mean?
I don't know. I was just getting booked so much. Like nowadays, I only get booked like once or twice a month, which is fine. Thank you.
Oh, you're saying because there's not as many like trans directors and trans scenes available.
There was 1 month I did like 8 scenes that month. In my first 2 years, everyone wanted to shoot me. It was so fun. But yeah, I was on a great trajectory, but kind of fell off the horse a little.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But I mean, you have like your own personal content platforms, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I love the OnlyFans. I'm always on there chatting.
So does that make you feel like more secure in your career to know that? Because like that, before used to not be an option.
Oh,
like,
girl. I don't know how they did it back then.
I don't know.
How they made their money, girl.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is how I pay the bills.
So let's go back to the awards because you recently won an XMA for Best Sex Scene.
Yes.
Right? So trans for Trans Orgy.
Yes.
What was it like being part of such a large, high-profile scene?
Oh, so good. It's Jim Powers,
and who we love. We've had him on this podcast.
Oh, really?
I'd never met him before.
I need to watch that.
It's so good.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's one of my favorite episodes. So I will say that we had to...
I could imagine.
If you're watching this on YouTube, we had to cut a lot out. Masha's back there going, cut. We had to cut so much out because YouTube gets mad at me if I put anything too explicit. But if you're a member of my Patreon, you can watch the full episode. Or if you listen to like it on any podcast network like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, like the audio is full. But the public version on YouTube is trimmed.
Oh, I'm going to find that. Girl, that man has some crazy stories.
Crazy stories. I can send you the link. Or like I said, do you listen to podcasts?
Not really, but I'd listen to that one.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
If you listen to it as opposed to watching it on YouTube, you'll get the full version.
Oh, fabulous.
It's only on YouTube we had to trim it because YouTube has...
I'll find it.
They have
That'll be good. Well, it's a
restrictions.
45-minute ride home. I'll listen to it in the car.
You want to listen to the full version.
Yeah, I just
His
love
stories are
Jim
nuts.
so much. He was like one of my first ever directors. He just, to me and Ariel, he's like our porn uncle. He gives very good, like, crazy uncle vibes.
Yes.
So it's always so fun to see him and work for him. So that scene was a blast. All the cast was great. Oh my God, he was so good with the casting. We had Ariel, we had Tori, we had Casey K, Chloe K. Yeah, it was just a good cast.
Tell me about the scene itself. Like, what was the theme?
It was like a house party.
Okay.
Because normally every year Gender X does the trans pool party orgy, and I've done 2 of those. I think both of them won something at some point. So it's always a big deal to be a part of the Gender X orgy every year. And this was the one for that year. And it was so fun. It was like a house party. I don't remember. Oh yeah, each of us were dating. Each of us had a male talent. So we all came with dates, and then it just turned into an orgy.
That scene apparently became one of the most viewed trans scenes of the year.
Really?
Yeah. Did you feel like when it came out, did you get a lot of feedback on it right away?
Oh, no, I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm so bad when it comes to keeping up with releases.
You just do it. You're in the moment.
Girl,
and then,
yeah.
like, once it comes out.
I don't even know when it came out. Forgive me.
You know, I mean, it's funny, actually. My mom was like that a lot. Like, I'm the kind of person who's always looking at, like, what it was afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always looking at the final product and the response and stuff. But my mom was always somebody who shot, and she's like in the moment, right? Like, loved working in the moment, shooting in the moment. And then afterwards, she didn't even edit it. She didn't even look at it. Like, she didn't care. You know, it was always like that in the moment.
Like, when it comes to award season, like, I feel bitchy because, like, something will win, and then oh God, it happened at the T Awards last year. One of my scenes won, and I went on stage and I didn't know which one it won because there's just so many, and I have a bad memory.
Yeah,
I forget things. I remember now. It was the trans scene for Trans Angels. Very good with Jane Calloway. It was wonderful.
Okay, so you're known for your topping and acting skills.
Yes.
How intentional is that craft for you?
Oh, I love topping on camera because I feel like I can be very statuesque with it. There's lots of poses you can do. It's an art form, really. Because you have to be angled a certain way. You always have to be open for the camera. You have to make sure you're flipping your bottom around. So, yeah, it's a much different vibe than bottoming. Yeah.
And it kind of puts you more in like the controlling part of the...
And see, I'm very submissive. So when it comes to sex...
Right.
Well, it's more like top from the bottom, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I just prefer topping on camera because I know my angle.
Right.
Yeah.
But personally, you're more submissive.
Yeah, I prefer to bottom at home.
Interesting. But you don't have a problem like doing either on camera?
Oh, no, never. Well, I still top in my personal life, just not as often.
So you've worked across a huge range of studios: Gender X, Adult Time, Groovy, Kink, Brazzers. What separates a good set from a great one?
Good food. Oh my God.
You know what? I laugh, but honestly, like, I am with you on that. I think that that's such an important part, and it's something that gets overlooked a lot.
That's very true. Good food and a good crew, good PAs. I love a good PA. Oh my God, they're always so nice. What separates? Oh, and then the other little add-in I'll say is good energy on set. Some sets, you know, the people like to yell at each other, and I feel like that just puts a lot of pressure and stress on the model. You know, like, we're there to perform and like fuck on camera and do our job, and like when there's people screaming at each other and like bad attitudes being thrown around, it like pulls you out of that flow state and just makes the day drag on a little more, if you will. The few times that's happened, we bitched a little, and they've been getting better about it.
You had to whip him into shape. Yeah. Would you ever have any interest in directing or anything like that?
At this current juncture, probably not. I don't know. I was just on Ariel's The Naughty Nanny and watching all the moving parts and like everything. It was really cool to watch, but like that's just a little too much stress for me at the moment. But I'm still rather young in the industry, so I've got some time.
I will say, like, because obviously, like, I directed for years, and it is a lot of work. And compared to like mainstream sets, directors in adult generally have to wear a lot of hats that you wouldn't otherwise.
Yeah.
And so it's like not just showing up and like directing the day. It's like producing and getting the location and dealing with the logistics and all that kind of stuff. That's
I don't wear that many hats yet. So.
Yeah. But it's also like, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't pay that well.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, I didn't really hear about the financial side of it because Ariel like basically funded the Naughty Nanny herself.
Yeah.
So I didn't really hear how that worked. I got a paycheck, so I know that.
Yeah. But I mean, like if you're shooting for other companies, like a director's fee is not that. It's not that high.
Really?
Mm-mm. You're almost never making more than the talent.
Oh my gosh.
And if you think about like all the work you have to do, it's just, you got to love it. Like you really got to love directing.
Yeah.
For it to make sense.
Well, I really like how Aubrey Kate does it because she is directing for Evil Angel now.
Yeah.
And she booked me for a scene that she directed, but she was also in the scene. So it was her and I with like 3 men dressed as G.I. Joes. And she like directed it like as we were shooting it. And I'm sure plenty of people do that, but I haven't really been in a scene myself where like the director is also like the model. So that might be something I'd be interested in the future because I like to be in the movie.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I just think that's really cool. Maybe someday, soon.
Well, I will say that I know that Evil Angel has done this with a lot of their directors. Obviously, I don't know what Aubrey's deal is, but they do something that's pretty uncommon with a lot of other brands where they do a deal that the director also gets like part of the distribution, like back end, right? So they get like I know that they did that with Lisa Ann. I know they've done that with some other people. Like I said, I don't know what their deal is with Aubrey, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was something like that. And I think in those cases, first of all, you're probably more motivated to make a better scene, right? Because you get,
and she makes good stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was really satisfied with the experience on set. Like we had fun with it. It was so pretty. So yeah, she puts her heart into it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
because not a lot of them do.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Hit my face.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, so Jade, as a trans performer, how has your experience in the industry evolved since you've started?
I wouldn't really call it evolving. I don't know. When I first started, like about a year in, we started getting like really artsy, like fun things. Like for adult time, we did muses. It was like a model of the month thing. And we got to like design our own scenes and pick our scene partners and like basically like kind of mini direct it. And I love stuff like that. And I feel like we stopped getting stuff like that. So maybe a devolve, if you will. So that's why I really appreciate like what Demur's doing. We had Gorgons and Goddesses, very artsy, very gorgeous. And then we just did the Naughty Nanny. So I love projects like that, that are like, there's love put into it, you know? And I feel like we haven't been getting that as much lately anymore. But you know, the taste fluctuate. So maybe we'll go back to that. Who knows? I just noticed the cis side gets a lot of the theatrical things. And we're transsexuals. We're very theatrical and we're good at it.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to see more of that.
And it's an enormously popular niche.
Yeah.
And it's only growing. I think Pornhub's last review showed that like, yeah, the searches for trans porn like is definitely on the rise.
Oh, they like us. They don't want to admit it, honey, but they love us.
Do you find that most of your audience is straight men?
Yeah. Well, allegedly.
Yeah. I was going to say air quote straight men.
Oh, yeah, whatever they want to call it. But yeah, for the most part.
Do you think that the industry has changed overall in how it treats and understands trans performers? Or do you think that like it's still catching up?
Oh, it's still catching up. For sure. And it's, I wouldn't say it's anyone's fault in particular, but it's just kind of how it's always been. I don't know. It's a little tricky to answer that one.
I mean, like, I will say that I was really impressed by the way that Ariel really spoke up about how she felt about how, the trans performer categories were acknowledged at AVN.
Oh, yeah. AVN's been doing it the last 2 years.
Boy, did they.
Girl, they switched it up real quick, and I'm so appreciative. Good job, AV. Expos has always been great. They love the dolls. We sat in the front row this year. But yeah, I think there's definitely some growing to do on the trans side of porn. But, it's only 2026. We got time.
What do you think people outside the industry misunderstand the most about, like, maybe trans performers specifically?
That we are, oh God, just horny, over sexual beings at all time. They just think we're just so over eroticized. And I know that's porn, and we're so good at that. We love doing that on camera, but like I get approached in public sometimes by people who may recognize me or something, and they're vile sometimes. They come up to me or in messages and just say the nastiest shit, or on my Twitch streams, they go on there and get vile. And I'm like, honey, time and place. Do you see a dick in me, honey? No. So let's cool it. They think we're just horny deviants all the time. And that's just not true. I'm tired. I have cats to take care of, So.
I kind of liken it to when I think about boxers, right? Like boxers obviously love to fight. Like boxers, like they make a whole career out of it, but that doesn't mean that they want to fight everybody all the time. Like,
well,
would you? But you know what I mean? Like, would you walk up to a boxer and like punch him in the face and be like, "Let's go, bro"? You know what I'm saying?
God. Yeah, I think that's just as a whole, though, for like any performer, whether it's gay, straight, bi, trans, like I how they treat us at the expos. Definitely shows. All of my fans, for the most part, have been respectful at the expos, but I've heard like girls getting grabbed, girls getting touched, and just like, no, you're not allowed to do that unless they ask for it.
Do you think that stems from maybe like a lack of, for lack of a better word, actually sex education on the part of these people who kind of take these advantages? Like they don't understand the difference between, like they've been so shaded from sex and sexuality that anybody who exhibits it in a public way, they think that that's the only thing that drives them.
They think that's just theirs for the grabbing, I guess. Definitely.
What do you like? Like, what kind of scenes do you like to do?
Oh, God. Lately, I've been liking bottoming a lot for men, just because, a lot of the medications, we take the Trimax to get hard. So for me, that's very painful. So like, as of late, I've been preferring to bottom because I don't have to shoot my dick up.
Right.
Yeah, so I just did a scene yesterday for Ricky Greenwood, and I got Cliff Jensen, and he fucks like a powerhouse. So it was a lovely time. Good attraction, good sex. But yeah, probably bottoming. That's what I've been into lately.
So apparently there is a story about a skirt that you wore to AVN. Does that track?
Oh, God. Yes. That's so funny. So I wore this gorgeous gown to AVN. It was an Agent Provocateur, very expensive corset with like the lingerie pieces underneath. It's very showgirl. And I needed a skirt for it. So Ariel and I went down to the fashion district to find a good fabric. And we found this one gorgeous beaded fabric. You could see it on my Instagram. Stunning stuff. It's like this beaded red. It looks like blood because the droplets. And it was like $600 for like 3 yards.
Wow.
And this guy loves us. And the specific place in the fashion district, he loves the T-girls. So we see what we could get away with. We were being very seductive. And we ended up giving him a hand job. Me and Ariel took turns jerking off the store guy. for that $600 worth of fabric, and we made my dress out of it. Best hand job I've ever given. I felt so cunty. I had to wash my hand after, but it was so worth it.
Oh my God. That is such a great story.
We got to do what we got to do in this economy, honey.
Hey, you know what? I got to hand it to you.
Wow.
It obviously worked out in your favor.
Very, very true. We're very proud of that one. It's going in the archives.
Oh my God, that's so great. So you also stream and game as well?
Ooh, I do.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like, what are some of your favorite games?
Oh God. Well, I've been obsessed with Fortnite for like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I have been playing it off and on for a very long time. It's so fun. They add like celebrities to it. I wear Lady Gaga sometimes. She's my girl. Yeah, it's so fun. All my friends play it. A lot of the porn trans girls play it. And then I've been big into Overwatch lately. That one's like a Call of Duty like shooter. So, yeah.
How do you personally separate like an on-camera persona from your everyday self, or is it all the same person?
Oh God. I try to put like myself into my roles, and the directors know I play a really good bitch. So I usually get typecasted, and then the roles where I'm expected to be bitchy, I do so well. But my when you watch my streams, you kind of see my real personality. I'm a little unhinged, if you will, with some of my vernacular. So yeah, I try to be a little more mysterious on camera because I don't think my demeanor is always the most sexy.
Speaking of, like, how do you manage like a work-life balance? Like, how do you manage, being the on-camera Jade Venus and then like also taking time for yourself to take care of yourself? Or is that the balance you're struggling with still?
I don't know. I'm pretty self-indulgent with my me time. When I'm not working, I'm usually hanging out with the friends, or I'm an introvert, so I need my me time, and I take it. So I think I've got a good balance on. And in fact, I think I could work a little harder, if anything. I just don't like leaving my house. I like to stay at home with my cats. But yeah, I'd say the balance is pretty good.
You're doing better than I am, because man, that is something I'm terrible at. What's the biggest lesson that the porn industry has taught you about yourself?
Oh God, don't be so hard on yourself. Oh God, you're enough. You're doing great.
And what about like online trolls? Like, how do you manage like criticism? Or
we have fun. We have fun. Well, so that the interviews you posted of us, me and Ariel, those comments are vile. And me and Ariel.
See, here's my thing. I don't read the comments.
Oh, we do.
I do not ever read the comments. I have no idea what it says. That's how I deal with it. I just don't read them.
No, we live for it. Me and Ariel go in there and we like them. Like the mean ones. Comment. They usually talk shit about our voices and shit. But I think it's funny. And then sometimes I'll go look at some of my trailers on TikTok. Kira Noir posted like this fun video of us from a scene we did a couple years ago. And those comments were so funny. I like if you're transphobic to me, if you're funny about it. Like, make me laugh, please. If you're going to be rude, make it silly.
Make it worth reading.
And there's creative ways to be transphobic. Let me tell you. So come on, entertain me.
How has your confidence changed since entering the industry?
Oh, a lot. Yeah. I mean, I had built up some confidence before porn for sure, but I wanted bottom surgery. I almost got bottom surgery at 18. Like from 12 to 18, I wanted a pussy, you know, it was all I wanted. And then porn really taught me how to embrace that part of me and capitalize on it. You know, I mean, deep down, I still would like that eventually, but yeah, porn taught me to embrace it and make some coin off it.
Yeah.
So if I got bottom surgery now, I wouldn't be making as much money. So
right.
I'd rather be comfortable than not comfortable, if you will.
It's like sometimes those things that make us different are also like what can make us special and make us like, the money.
And I like topping, Holly. I love topping. And you can't do that if you get bottom surgery. So yeah, I agree. Definitely that.
What does success look like to you at this stage in your life? What does it mean to you?
Just living comfortably. I didn't always live comfortably growing up. So it's very important to me that I don't want to be rich by any means. I just want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So that would be success for me. Maybe getting a nice little house at some point. And maybe start directing at some point too, or helping. Who knows? But yeah, just a comfortable lifestyle.
What are like your favorite things to indulge in?
Oh God, video games, the Fortnite, and clothes. Oh my God, I have a wardrobe addiction.
You ever thought about being a stylist?
No.
You only want to dress yourself?
Yeah.
If you could give advice to someone entering the industry, what would you tell them? What are maybe some things you wish you had known before you got in?
Oh God, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. And be careful who you associate with. My first year in the industry, I met a certain character in question, and he opened my world up to various types of drugs that I never heard of. I used to have a ketamine addiction, and that was in my first year. That was in the prime of my career. When I was blowing up, I got this K addiction. And I wouldn't have even discovered this form of ketamine if I hadn't met this person. So be careful who you hang out with. It was a two-year fight, and now I'm a year and a half sober. So,
oh my God, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's amazing.
But yeah, just stay away from the drugs. A little here and there is fun, but just don't. No, honey, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It'll take you out. It almost derailed my career.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I'm 7 years sober.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had a serious alcohol problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like, very, very bad.
Luckily, I never liked the alcohol, so
Yeah.
I don't drink by choice. It's the ketamine and cocaine.
Yeah.
I stay away from that now.
Yeah, I never got a chance to try ketamine before I got sober, so I missed out on
I
that.
didn't know you were sober. That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, it's my second go around too.
Oh.
I was sober for 7 years before as well.
Okay.
And then I relapsed. Took me
Yeah.
about 4 years to get back on
I
the
had
train.
2 slips. No, 3 slips. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's, it's not always a straight line.
No, and I learned that. I was so ashamed my first 2 relapses.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the longest I've ever been sober. So
God,
trekking
congratulations.
along. Thank you.
That's amazing. All right. So last question before we wrap this up. And of course, we have our Patreon questions afterwards. But finally, what do you want people to take away from this interview? Like, what do you want people to know about Jade Venus?
I'm just an M80 blonde bombshell firecracker. I like to have a fun time, and I'm very Italian. Thank you.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for coming. We are, of course, like I mentioned, going to do a separate Patreon Q&A for my Patreon members only. I have your questions here. Thank you guys so much. But for now, can you let everybody know where they can find you online?
Ooh, yes. Okay. Instagram, Jade X Venus. That's also the OnlyFans and the TikTok, all Jade X Venus. And then on Twitter, I'm just Jade Venus.
And then, of course, you guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Holly Randall. Go to hollylinks.com for access to all of my platforms. And of course, if you want to join my Patreon, it's patreon.com/Holly Randall Unfiltered. You can support the podcast. You can access the bonus content. You can watch these live streamed. And, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here doing this show 7 years running, 8 years running. How long have we been doing this, Ernie? 8 years? It's been a long time. I'm very old. I'm sorry. I can't remember how long I've been doing this for. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Strip Chat, for sponsoring this podcast. Remember, guys, please go give them a follow. seworld.official on Instagram, at Strip Chat on Twitter. And of course, you can go visit them online. I think you can find their website pretty easily. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'll see you on the next one.